My son's girlfriend went ballistic after learning what I named my newborn baby. So I gave her a reality check. I had my son fairly young, and I recently had a change of life baby. When I was 4 months pregnant, my son, who was in college at the time, told me that he had gotten his girlfriend pregnant. I wasn't very happy, but I've been supportive and I've given them a lot of financial assistance. I met his girlfriend and admit that she doesn't give me a good feeling. She constantly told us during dinner how our son was very lucky to have her since she is a very goal-oriented person, and she knows what she likes. She even commented how weird it was that we were pregnant at the same time because it would look like we were also shadow-winking around the same time. She was very blunt and careless when she talked. We met a few times after that, but keep in mind that she never told me what she wanted to name her daughter, and I did not ask. I had my daughter 2 months ago and named her Clara. My son phoned me and congratulated my husband and I. I returned home and they also visited. My son was holding the baby and he does not know what to call her. I told him that her name was Clara. My son's girlfriend went ballistic. She said they were going to name their daughter Clara and that I should have consulted with them. I got pregnant first, but whatever. I told her she needs to grow up and that she doesn't own the name. My son asked me if I would consider changing Clara's name. I said no, and he stormed out of the house. Well, they told me the other day they are going to name their daughter Paxton. I guess I made a face and she started yelling at me that it is my fault because I stole the only name she likes. I even asked her if she likes the name Paxton, and she said she is going to like it. When I have to tell my friends I have a granddaughter named Paxton. So she pretty much said she hates me more than she loves her daughter. My son said I have 2 months to fix this, change Clara's name, and I told them that they are both idiots, and I feel bad for their future child. I also said if they name their daughter Paxton just to be spiteful, I will not give them any further assistance. My son called me up and said I was being controlled, but when I asked him if he actually liked the name, he hung up. Update 1. Alright, I texted her that I've been thinking about it and I kind of like the name Paxton, and she wrote back, F you evil bee. So I think that's the end of their money. Update 2. It's been a couple of months since the whole name drama unfolded, and things have definitely escalated. After I told them that I wasn't going to change Clara's name and refused to provide further financial assistance, my son and his girlfriend really started to struggle. They've called a few times, subtly hinting that they're having a hard time making ends meet. But I held firm. Honestly, I feel like it's what they needed. A reality check. My husband has been incredibly supportive through all of this, which has been a relief. He's just as irritated as I am with our daughter-in-law. The entitlement she's shown, especially around something as personal as naming our daughter, is baffling to both of us. He said outright that she's acting like she owns the name, and he's tired of seeing me stressed over it. He doesn't want us to be taken advantage of anymore. And honestly, I'm starting to feel the same way. A few days ago, my son called again. He didn't directly ask for money, but the desperation was clear in his voice. He mentioned they were falling behind on bills and rent. I told him flat out that we've done enough, and it's time for him to step up and figure things out. I could hear the frustration in his voice, but he didn't argue much, just said, okay, and hung up. I've been thinking a lot about the future of our relationship. I love my son, but at some point, he needs to realize that respect goes both ways. It's hard to see him struggle, but maybe this is the only way he'll really grow up. For now, though, I'm focused on my own family, Clara, my husband.